Jerk Center, 150 West 3rd Street, Mount Vernon, New York. Dine-in or takeout available. Call us 646-294-3939 or 917-870-4088. We're open Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. Sundays, 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. On Fridays and Saturdays, our seafood weekend starts from 11 o'clock. Check out our extensive breakfast and lunch menu. For breakfast, we have ackee and saltfish, corned beef and cabbage, callaloo and saltfish, corned beef and macaroni, liver or kidney, curry chicken back, brown stew chicken back, cook up saltfish, salt mackerel. Also check out our lunch specials: oxtail, cow foot, stew pork, tripe and beans, stew peas, jerk pork, jerk chicken, fried chicken, stew chicken, barbecue ribs, curry chicken, curry goats, pepper steak, escovitch fish, brown stew fish, and roast fish, jerk pork with bread, jerk chicken with bread. Plus, we have catering services available. Call us 646-294-3939 or 917-870-4088. We also have delivery services with Uber and DoorDash. Check us out on Instagram at CB_Jerk Center. Call us 646-294-3939 or 917-870-4088. CB Jerk Center, 150 West 3rd Street, Mount Vernon.
New York, I introduce the best ice cream factory located in Mount Vernon, 408 East Sanford Boulevard. Call and place your order at 914-699-1349. We also do delivery from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. We have the most Jamaican flavors: grape nut, pistachio grape nut, rum and razor, Jamaican rum and razor, sour milk ice cream, sugar-free ice cream, stout ice cream cake, peach grape nut, and more. Also check out Papa Deli's right next door. When you talk about jerk chicken, jerk pork, roast fish, fried fish, and roast corn, contact me at 914-699-0145. Also check out our juice bar with our smoothies, boosters, mash, and therapy juices. 408 East Sanford Boulevard. Ice cream, jerk chicken, roast fish and corn, and over them gone.
When you are hungry, come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant. Located at 1802 Nerid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx, we specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food. Cooler Runnings Restaurant would like to introduce you to our brand new vegetarian grill and juice bar called Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, located at 1785 Nerid Avenue at the corner of Nerid and Wickham Avenues in the Bronx, across from the original Cooler Runnings Restaurant. We're open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. We specialize in the best authentic vegetarian dishes, which contain no animal byproducts. Our menu includes Ito stew, tofu, veggie chunks, and our exclusive in-house vegetarian patties. For our full menu, you can visit our website at crvgbronx.com, or you can give us a call at 929-265-3392. We are also available on Uber Eats for your convenience. Stop by, and remember, at Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, customer service is our #1 priority.
For 2 days, the 5 o'clock hour is hot on Fit FM 96.7, www.fitfmja.com. Your life, your music with Lady D, Denise Gomez, Inside the Zone. Catch me on Monday at 5 p.m. for the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. And on Friday, yes, at 5 p.m. for Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. From abroad to yard, Trelawney, me love on you.
Well, 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 it's been a busy, 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 busy afternoon. Monday, 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 Monday. Let me call you by name, Monday. Ha, 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 ha. Monday. Monday, Monday, that's what it's all about, what it is. Let me get my words together here. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, live, 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 in live and living color. I'm here with you, with the show called Inside the Zone, the community platform where information is guaranteed. It's Anything Goes Monday with Lady D Denise Gomez, the Jamaican lady with the Spanish last name. Today's feature is the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. Brought to you by Cooler Runnings, Jamaican restaurant, 1802 Narita Avenue in the Bronx. Call them, call them, call them. 718-324-7484. 718-324-7484. I'm streaming the show on Inside the Zone YouTube channel, broadcasting on Linkage Radio. To listen to Linkage Radio, visit the App Store on your devices and download Listen Carefully, Echo Dot, Samsung TV, Roku TV, Fire TV, Alexa, and more. This is your ultimate radio experience on a Monday as I simulcast on linkageradio.com, fastcast4u.com, caribbeanvibesradio.com, fitfmja.com, fitfm 96.7. Hello, Julia Mikkel Benaya at Fit FM. How are you doing? A very special hi to Mr. Chris Wilby at Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, caribbeanvibesradio.com. You don't know how much I appreciate all of you. I would not have had the experiences I've gained. I would not have met the people I have met, the relationships that I have formed with you. It had to be an opportunity that was extended to me for me to have been here to date. Yes. I would not have thought of starting any radio station, so I'd like to say thanks to Dex, DJ Linkage. And many of us have owned our skills right here on this station, no matter where we are. Many of us got our startup right here. So I'd like to say thank you, Dex. 29 minutes after 5 o'clock. Let me get going. Inside the Zone is a culture-centric radio program that connects the Jamaican diaspora and international audiences globally. The show's content captures its people's social, cultural, and collective views on issues that affect their communities. Family, health, finance, education, immigration, housing, wealth management, real estate, life and health insurance, and food insecurity on Monday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and Thursday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. This is Linkage Radio, your budding and buzzing station, 24/7, 365 days for the year. What's up, what's up? In today's program, the Monday Beat, chasing the Monday blues out of here with great music. It's Ladies Music Monday. Coming up, community and immigration update right after the Monday Beat, with attorney Antoinette Osborne in Legally Speaking. in Anything Goes. What will happen if people stop having children? What will happen if people stop having children? You think you know? Tell me. Keeping you in the know with news, happenings, and facts at 6 p.m. Voices, the intellectual voice that has everyone talking. On Friday, there was a protest at the Jamaican consulate in Manhattan. So I'm going to play a clip of that for you so you can see what the people in the Jamaican diaspora are disgruntled about. And so they planned the protest. It took place on Friday, even though there was some, spotty showers and all of that. But it happened. Welcome, everyone. How was your Mother's Day, moms? I hope you all had a great Mother's Day. Were you treated royally? I hope so. Wherever you are tuning in, it's my pleasure having you. To my YouTubers, right there on Inside the Zone. Big up everybody. Hello, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, Mr. Wilby. Thank you, everyone. I hope your Mother's Day went very well. And I'd like to hear a little scoop about Mother's Day, if possible, because we have such a busy time here on the show this evening. But nevertheless, I would like to extend my congratulations to the moms who have been through thick and thin. You're there. Hard times, difficult times, but you're there. You have the greatest role. You're on the job. We don't know what that word "wook" mean, Mr. Wilby. You're on the job. Chris. Chris, you're on the job. You're on the wook. Thank God you have a wook, Chris. Let's start the show at 5:32. See, I start laughing already. Let's start off the show on a Monday with the Monday beat. It's Ladies Music Monday. The Monday beat, chasing the Monday blues out of here. Medea, it's Monday. That's right, Chris.
I won't give up. I won't give in. I'm gonna keep on winning. Yeah. I won't give up. I won't give in. I'm gonna keep on trying. When the battle gets tough, when the going gets rough, and if I get weary, yeah. Major carry me, may the waters guide me, may the wind speak to me. And if I ever feel like I had enough, may my feet be lifted and the trees they whisper to me. I won't give up, I won't give in. I'm gonna keep on winning, yeah. I won't give up, I won't give in. I'm gonna keep on trying on. Life is a journey, and I've got my lessons to learn. Hey, alright. And if I get lost, may I find my way. May my blessings stay with me. And if there is trouble, I'll be reminded I've got all that I need in me. I won't give up, I won't give in. I'm gonna keep on winning, yeah. I won't give up, I won't give in. I'm gonna keep on trying on.
Yes, me not have man that no fair man. Jano, give me a blind man. Easy up to find a gun when work is like a diamond. Kababati and a nothing new. See my mother works hard to make a pot of stew. So when you see me, I'ma pop up at the interview. Just know a good clean life, me I try to sell. So easy make me go through. Works hard and yet me still behind man. Easy make me go through. From 1990 long been on the grind man. Tired of the ocean. Sometimes it feels so hungry I feel crying man. Easy make me go through. Easy make me go through. Go through, go through. We not daft and we not lazy. Been helping mama out ever since I was a baby. For real. Nothing ever gravy. Life in the ghetto, put your shelter over safety. Everywhere you walk up bad news. If I don't leave then I will never get a grand view. The law is less cause nobody no follow no rules. But the ghetto teach your life, no get it confused. Yeah. I wanna grow out there. I'm gonna show that I have get here. Thanks to the most time I live to see another year. I forget my share. So easy make me go through. Ever trying, works hard and yet me still behind man. Easy make me go through. Can't give up. From 1990 long been on the grind man. Tired of the ocean. That's the top. Sometimes I feel so hungry I feel crying man. Easy make me go through. Easy make me go through. Go through, go through. Might block my way, but you can't stop my way. So put up on the lights, I feel we see a brighter day. Every day I pray, so I know that one day my blessings I go every year to every figure way. I wanna grow, I say I'm gonna show that I have no fear. Thanks to the most time I live to see another year. Gonna get my share. Easy make me go through. Works hard and yet me still behind man. Easy make me go through. From 1990 long been on the grind man. Tired of the ocean. Yeah man, I'm tired. Sometimes it feels so hungry I feel crying man. Easy make me go through. Easy make me go through. Just easy make me go through. Work so hard and yet me still behind man. Easy make me go through. Easy. From 1990 long been on the grind man. Tired of the ocean. My uncle winning up. Sometimes it feels so hungry I feel crying man. Easy make me go through. Easy make me go through. Give thanks.
Well, it is the Monday beat, chasing the Monday blues out of here on a Monday. Hello to one and all. How is everybody doing? Welcome. My name is Lady D, Denise Gomez. You're tuned into the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. Our telephone number is 914-297-8911, 914-297-8911. If you are tuning in for the first time, welcome. I love having you here. And to Mr. Wilby, I agree with you. You say, by the sweat of my brow, I'm eating food, including bread and rice and chicken. Where is the peas? Where's the peas? Rice and peas and chicken. Lordy. Yes, your selector right here. I'm so glad you're able to, chat with me, Chris. Howdy, howdy. Greetings, Sharns. Greetings, King Ryan. How are you? Welcome, Pat. Hey, Jerome. Nice having you. It's the Monday beat I featured just now. Greetings from Hartford. Hey, Jerome. So nice having you. And don't forget, those of you who are watching with me, like my friends on the YouTube channel, please share the link with someone and let them know the show is on. King, when was the last time you shared the link? Jerome, you may share the link with your friends and invite them to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Welcome, everybody. Again, I hope the mothers had a wonderful Mother's Day. I know you were treated and I'd like to hear the scoop at some point in time. I really want to hear the scoop. So I'd like to say hello to you wherever you are. It's now time for community and immigration update with attorney Antoinette Osborne. And if you would like to contact her, I'll pass the information on in a few minutes because Antoinette does such an exceptional job in communicating just the way you like it, straight and plain, as we will say, and no, sugar coating or fluff. None of that. She just tells you as it is. So I'm going to encourage you to contact her office if you need services in immigration. Want to say hello to those of you who are celebrating birthday, like my Auntie Madge, who is in Florida. Auntie's birthday is today, and we've been bigging her up all day in our family WhatsApp group. And oh, my cousin Randy, Auntie Madge's second born, wished his mother a 95 birthday. You ever hear anything like that with his out of order self? But anyhow, I want to say happy birthday, Auntie. God's blessings over your life. So it's now time for community and immigration update. It's 5:43 p.m. 914-297-8911. That's our telephone number, 914-297-8911. Welcome to the segment, ladies and gentlemen. Grab your notepads. You're going to need it.
Girl Joanne Melanie had signed on this morning. All right, so it's just a few of us here, but last week, as it was for the 2 Sundays that I was back home in Jamaica, there is a serious internet connectivity issue. And usually it's not that horrible, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened with Digicel. I don't know what happened with Flow, because I was on 2 different networks. It's the same amount of disaster. The connection is so bad. Anyway, so last week what I was trying to get across, and I think the live was possibly like for 3 minutes, but last week what I was trying to get across, which is like fantastic, with the medicals that USCIS is accepting. Anyone who is looking to adjust their status to get the green card, or even if you are consular processing, that is, you are in fact outside of the country and you are trying to come in with an immigrant visa. So of course, by the time you are here, you pass through CBP, you are now a lawful permanent resident. Well, for the people who are actually here and they are adjusting their status, USCIS has now changed their acceptance of the medical, and I think it is such a blessing, and it's going to save people money, and I'll show you how. Prior to this, the medicals, initially, they would last like for a year. Then after COVID, they were lasting for 2 years. At one point, I think it went up to 4 years. However, with this new change, what they're planning to do, and I'll show you how it will save monies. With this new change, once you do your medical, when you are adjusting status, so for those candidates that are in the United States and they are in fact eligible to adjust status, what is happening is that USCIS is now going to make your medical lasting forever, so you don't have to redo it. And the reason that they are in fact looking to do this is the civil surgeon is in fact sharing the information with CDC. And this is where the sharing of information is now beneficial. Usually people would share information, and I don't think it would be of any benefit. The private information, such as, you know, your telephone number, you wonder how people in fact got your number. But what is in fact going to happen now is because your medicals from the civil surgeon who is actually doing that medical examination and vaccination record is now going to be transmitted to the CDC. So it is in fact available to them. Then they're saying the medical is just not going to expire now. And the reason why I say this is money saving, prior to this, when your medical only lasted like 2 years, if your case was pending for a long time, whether or not you were caught up in a Stokes, anyone who has been involved in a Stokes, sometimes your Stokes would take a year to come. And what do I mean by Stokes? That's the interview where you are in fact videotaped and you are separated from your spouse at an initial interview. And it's so funny because I do travel for USCIS. I really don't travel for immigration court. The most I would do is New York and New Jersey. I've never been up to Connecticut, but the tri-state for immigration court. But for USCIS, I will go absolutely any state. I don't care. And this what we call it now, area of practice is such that it has caused me to go to states that I would just usually see like on a book or on the computer. You know, I would never even think of venturing out there, but going to USCIS in different states, doing this area of law has caused me to go to states where I would not even think of going, right? But a Stokes is where you are called into an interview, and this New York is such that when you're being interviewed marriage-based, you are kept together. So you are seated beside your spouse, and as the attorney, I am also in the room with you. Now, if it is that you've done your first interview and the officer is not comfortable, then guess what? He is going to, in fact, schedule another interview. It is called a Stokes, and you are separated. And unfortunately, if your answers are not similar on the pertinent aspect of your marriage, then what happens is you're placed into a Stokes and you are in fact separated. So let me just kind of see if I can raise this a bit. Sitting area, sorry. Anyway, so for some states, I'll tell you. Hi, Marge. I'm glad you could join us. Sorry for the late start. For those states, for example, I have been to, I think it was, where is it? It's Massachusetts. I think this first happened to me where I believe the officer said, like, he'd say, oh, I'll take the beneficiary first. So of course, when you mainly practice in New York and you're like, wait, what? Arena Stokes? But some states do it differently where they immediately separate you. So I remember when this happened to me, I had I stopped the officer and I'm like, you know, what's going on? Why are you separating them? Because I'm not used to this, especially when you practice at Federal Plaza or you go to Garden City, you're all in the same room. And when there is a separation, it is because you have failed the first interview. In any event, we went to Massachusetts and it's like, it just threw me for a loop. And I said to the officer, is everything okay? You're separating them. So of course, you know, the officer would have had the file from before. And he was like, no council. This is how we get it done in Massachusetts. They are separated. But one of the key things as an immigration attorney is you are, in fact, going to prepare your clients for the interview. For some people who have families and the family member is sponsoring them, this is a way for the family unit not to be broken. They stay together in legal status, and it preserves the family unit for people who engage in long distance relationship and they do it for such a long time. This is something me personally I can't understand. Like, people are in long distance relationship and they are in fact continuing this for some time period. This is something I could never understand. It's not something I would encourage anybody to do. I think to preserve the family unit, you should be in the same house, and it is a red flag to immigration where people are in fact living apart. And I think unless you are in the military or there is an excuse such as possibly the person is going to school and during the holidays they're coming home, but during the school period they're at school, I kind of find it strange that you're living separate. And for immigration, that is a red flag. I have heard of situations in Florida, even here in New York. It had even happened to one of my clients. She used to do live-in work, and this is a concept that I don't think immigration has grasped onto, especially if you are a caregiver, your employment is live-in, so you are not home with your spouse continuously. You get to come home on the weekends. But for them, it is a red flag. Like, how is it that you're not in the same house? How do you expect us to believe that you have a bona fide marriage and you're not living together? It is indeed a red flag, and it's something where if I have a client and they come that they're not living together, and I don't think they have a plausible reason for living apart. I personally am not going to take that case. I've had people who have advised that in Florida, where immigration, the HSI officers decided that they are going to come to the house, and the person was not residing. They were living there, but they were not there because of their job. And the officer specifically said, "We're going to come back, and we're not going to tell you when we're coming back. And if your wife is not here by the time we come back," basically, in essence, it was like, then it's like they're gonna hold fraud. So yes, economically, not every job is such that you do live at the residence continuously. Probably come home on your weekends, or some people, I think most agencies now are doing a 4-day because they don't want to pay overtime. Monies that they are collecting is not sufficient. And I know they changed it in New York, where for the CNAs or the HHAs that are living in, really and truly, you are supposed to, after 40 hours, it's the labor law, you are supposed to be paid time and a half after 40 hours. A lot of agencies were not doing this. And it was specifically focused on them that you should get time and a half. But what this caused, everything looks great on paper. But what this caused was that because the agencies now, for them to go to the family and say, hey, you have somebody here 7 days a week, and as a result of which they're going over the 40 hours, we are now required to do time and a half. What this did was to tremendously cut the hours that the aides were working, and they switched it from 7 days to now you're working a 4-day week, because they didn't want to go over the 40 hours that they have to pay time and a half. Hi, Melanie. Good morning. Good afternoon. I'm such a morning person with this show. It is actually, what is it, 6:23. But that type of lifestyle, yes, it is a big fraud indicator. And what is happening is, unfortunately, for people who are engaged in this sort of lifestyle, when they get a site visit, what happens, it does not bode well for them. And sometimes what you'll find is that they are placed in a Stokes. And we already discussed what a Stokes is. But back to the good news with the medical. I'm happy for this because people were put to task in terms of finding the monies to pay for the medicals. I've had people who spent up to like $800 on their medical. I know I particularly send my clients to 2 doctors because I find that they're very reasonable and I find them to be extremely efficient. So I would send my clients there to, get their medicals done. But the fact that the medicals are now lasting for indefinite time period. But what you have to note is that the immigration officer can, if they think that your medical condition has changed, they can in fact request for you to do a new medical. So it's not set in stone that you are not going to be required. If the officer decides, and I don't know what would be the red flag for that officer to decide, probably there was something in the first medical that would indicate whether or not your situation would have gotten worse. But the officer has the discretion where they can in fact request for you to do a new medical. So the fact that the medicals are supposed to be indefinite, in that they're not going to request a new medical, the officer that has your file still has the discretion where they can request for you to do a new medical. So still have this in the back of your mind that there is a possibility.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our feature for today, Community and Immigration Update with attorney Antoinette Osborne. You may contact her office at 718-502-9137. 718-502-9137.
Charlene says, good evening. I tried
My name is Lady D. Denise Gomez. It's the Monday Drive. It's the informational show. I'm telling you, on a Monday, you get absolutely everything you missed.
That's not my
So,
number.
of course, coming up
My
next,
number
we'll be
is
keeping you in the know with news happenings and facts. And of course, there is also another segment which I'm hoping I'll be able
Are you
to
calling
get
the number
to.
now, Charlene?
And that
it
one
that
is
it's
anything
saying my
goes.
office is
What will happen if
Ah,
people stop having
hold on.
children? What do you
Let
think will
me-
happen? You can make that note
Actually,
and share your comments with me. Our telephone number here in the Linkage Radio station is 914-297 8911. Telling you, memory. 914-297-8911. You may give me a call and, discuss the news headlines and other features right here on the show with me. So that's a wrap for Community and Immigration Update. It's a minute after 6 o'clock. Welcome everyone to Keeping You in the Know with news happenings and facts. My name is Lady D. Denise Gomez. It is now 2 minutes after 6 o'clock. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the feature. We start off with news out of Jamaica. The body of a man was seen floating in the Rio Minho in the vicinity of the Maypen Bridge sometime after 8 a.m. on Sunday. A team from the Jamaica Fire Brigade, Clarendon Division, retrieved the body, which was later identified to be that of 29-year-old Demar Cole, a resident of Hazard Drive near Maypen. Quote, "The last time I saw him was Friday night. He lives with me, but him head not so right, so him go and come. He doesn't work, but is always on the street, so him go and come," end quote, said his mother, Sonia Johnson. She continued, "Him no normally go river. He may stop and look, but not going down there, so I'm still wondering what really happened," end quote, she added. She had resigned herself to the reality that instead of celebrating Mother's Day, she would be mourning the loss of her son. Quote, "The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. If it's his time, I can't do nothing about it but mourn, but I still have to give God thanks because he is the life giver and the life taker. I'm saddened because it is Mother's Day. And if this is my Mother's Day gift, there's nothing I can do about it. It already happened," end quote, said the grieving woman. She said that Cole would have celebrated his 30th birthday on May 29. Quote, "God gave him to me on this month, and he take him back from me on this month," end quote, Johnson said sorrowfully. She said her son had been struggling with mental health issues since 2012, but she is unaware of anyone who would want to hurt him. Cole's stepfather, Nigel Henry, also struggled to cope with the loss. Quote, "Right now, me heart a cry, because me no look for this. We have to just have faith and beg God to make a way. This is Mother's Day, and we should be happy among family and get this sad news," end quote, he said. Desi Jones, the Beret sporting drummer, who was one of Jamaica's distinguished musicians, died in Kingston on May 11. No details of his death have been disclosed, but guitarist Wayne Armand, his friend of over 40 years, told the Jamaica Observer that Jones's widow Judith informed him of his passing Saturday afternoon. Jones, who was in his late 60s, had an accomplished career with the Sonny Bradshaw Band, Chalice and School. He also toured with Jimmy Cliff and Monty Alexander. He was a fixture on the Kingston live show circuit for many years, appearing on events like Jazz in the Gardens at the Jamaica Pegasus and more recently F&B Downtown along Harbour Street. Armand and Jones are original members of Chalice, a 7-piece progressive reggae band which formed in 1980. Jones is the fourth member of that lineup to pass away, following keyboardist Michael Wallace, lead singer and guitarist Trevor Roper, and guitarist and singer Robbie Peart. Speaking to The Observer from South Florida, Armand described Jones as a unique drummer. Quote, "Desi was special because he was left-handed and played with what we musicians call an open style. He was dedicated and loved drums with a passion. With Desi, it was practice, practice, practice. He could play all styles, but had a style of his own," end quote, said Armand. In addition to playing on most of Chalice's hit songs, Jones wrote 3 of their most popular tracks, I'm Trying, Marie, and Praise Him. He left Chalice during the late 1980s to form School, which became a leading show band throughout the 1990s, playing on Reggae Sunsplash and tours in the United States. School's lineup also included bassist Hopton Hibbert, who died in April. Impresario Tommy Cowan also knew Jones for over 4 decades, first working with him while he was in the Sonny Bradshaw Band. Over the years, Jones played on songs for Carleen Davis, Cowan's wife, and backed her on stage as a member of School. Quote, "The most disciplined band leader and drummer I've ever experienced. He led from in front. In all that, he was a jovial person with an unforgettable laughter. We were actually preparing to have Carlene sing with him this Wednesday at Hopton Hibbert's funeral, end quote. Cowan told The Observer. Desmond Jack Jones was born in Kingston and attended St. George's College. He started his career as a trombonist with the Salvation Army Band while a student at the famed George's. Jones, who wrote the 1983 Book of the Art of Reggae Drumming, was invested with the Order of Distinction by the Jamaican government in 2019 for his contribution to Jamaican music. Minister of Culture and Entertainment Olivia Babsy Grange, for her part, said, quote, I'm shocked and saddened by the untimely passing of one of Jamaica's most talented, gifted, and loved musicians, Desi Jones. I became his manager when he formed school, and it was one of the best artist-manager relationships I experienced in the business of which I have been a part for many years. Quote, Desi was a musician's musician whose skills crossed musical boundaries, and importantly, he took the time to advance younger artists regardless of their development or their instrument, end quote, she said. It is 9 minutes after 6 o'clock. And in sports, the Jamaica Athletics Administrative Association, the J3A, has been urged to give what would essentially be wild cards to members of the Jamaican teams that qualified in 4 relays for the Olympic Games later this year in Paris, France. At least 2 individuals with close relationships to the sport of track and field in Jamaica have suggested that members of the relay teams that earned qualification in the men's and women's 4x100 meter, women's 4x4 meters, and the mixed 4x4 meter relay teams at last weekend's World Athletics Relays at Thomas A. Robinson Stadium in Nassau, the Bahamas, be included in the team to Paris. Noted coach David Raleigh has, however, poured cold water over the suggestions, telling the Jamaica Observer on Thursday that, quote, team selection is dynamic, end quote, and given none of the athletes who were in the Bahamas were guaranteed to make the team to Paris, a situation that has long been the standard in the sport. One of the individuals who asked not to be named but said they were a part of the committee that amended the rules said the rules for inclusion in the relays to major international championships speaks to, quote, the top 4 in the flat event is automatically in the relay pool, end quote, and that the selection committee has the leeway to name the other members. A coach who also asked not to be named said with the big stars not accepting the invitation to participate in the Bahamas, and given the effort made by those who did, they should be rewarded with a place on the team to the Olympic Games. Quote, the women's 4x100 meters I would take to the 4 from the World Relays and the top 3 from the national championships. I think that would be fair, end quote, the coach said. The former administrator had suggested, quote, maybe 2 or 3 from the qualifying squads at World Relays should be included in the squads for the Olympic Games, end quote. Raleigh, the head coach at Excelsior High and who has been the technical leader for several junior teams, said that situation might not be the best way to select a relay team for the biggest track and field competition on the planet. My name is Lady D. Denise Gomez. Welcome to Keeping You in the Know with news, happenings, and facts. It is 11 minutes after 6 o'clock. And keeping you in the know, out of Manhattan, New York, rain and chilly temperatures have not deterred Friday's planned protests outside of the Jamaican consulate in Manhattan, New York. As of late morning, scores of bearing Jamaicans were seen outside the consulate protesting various issues in their homeland, including crime, corruption, poor health care services, and participation in elections. The protesters are demanding greater engagement from the government with the diaspora on these pressing issues. Counter-protesters have also gathered outside the Jamaican consulate holding placards with messages such as Jamaica First, support nation building, and youth remittances are not entitlements. Earlier this week, Christopher Benjamin, the spokesman for the Jamaican consulate in New York, stated that he did not anticipate significant media attention for the event nor any disruption in the consulate's operations. However, he emphasized that Consul General Alcion Roach Wilson maintains a welcoming approach and is willing to discuss issues affecting the community. And to wrap up the segment here on Keeping You in the Know with news happenings and facts. Outside Jimmy Class's mobile home in Clearwater, Florida, symbols of American pride hang not just in front and center, but also on the side and back of his home. America is, after all, the only home this 66-year-old has ever known. Quote, I moved to the U.S. in 1959. I've been here for 64 years, end quote. He recently told Scripps News Tampa. But after more than a century in the U.S., where he's lived and worked, gone to school, got married, had kids, paid his taxes, and even voted, Class said in 2020 he discovered he's not a U.S. citizen. Quote, I just was like blindsided, he said about the revelation. Class said it all came to light after he applied for the Social Security retirement benefits he had paid in his entire working life. Quote, you've got to be kidding me, he said. 1 month they told me I should expect my first check on the second Wednesday of 2020, but instead I get a letter stating that I haven't proven to them that I'm here legally. Class was born in Canada. His mom was Canadian, but his father was American-born and raised in New York. Class said his family moved to the U.S. when he was 2 and stayed here. As Class got older, he assumed he too was an American, a dual citizen. He laid out dozens of documents from his past along with other documents and pictures that offer a glimpse into the deep roots he formed in the U.S. over his lifetime. Quote, you know you're old when the old driver's license were paper, end quote. He chuckled as he showed us old driver's license he had been issued in the U.S. Class said he was never questioned about his citizenship status, not when he got his Social Security card, driver's license, or voter registration card. Quote, I've been voting for over 40 years. I guess I'm in a lot of trouble, end quote, he said with a sarcastic laugh. By voting as a non-U.S. citizen, Class broke federal law each time he participated in an American election. And the story continues. 15 minutes after 6 o'clock, keeping you in the know with news, happenings, and facts. My name is Lady D. Denise Gomez. Stay with me. Don't go anywhere.
Cooler Runnings Restaurant would like to introduce you to our brand new vegetarian grill and juice bar called Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, located at 1785 Nerid Avenue at the corner of Nerid and Wickham Avenues in the Bronx, across from the original Cooler Runnings Restaurant. We're open Monday to Friday 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. We specialize in the best authentic vegetarian dishes, which contain no animal byproducts. Our menu includes Ito stew, tofu, veggie chunks, and our exclusive in-house vegetarian patties. For our full menu, you can visit our website at crvgbronx.com, or you can give us a call at 929-265-3392. We are also available on Uber Eats for your convenience. Stop by, and remember, at Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, customer service is our #1 priority.
5 o'clock hour is hot on Fit FM 96.7, www.fitfmja.com. Your life, your music with Lady D, Denise Gomez, Inside the Zone. Catch me on Monday at 5 p.m. for the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. And on Friday, yes, at 5 p.m. for Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. From abroad to yard, Trilani, me love on you. Ladies Music Monday. Good evening, everyone. It's the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. Where are you walking? Where do you rest your head at night? Could be in one city, wake up in the next. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Set your watches and your clocks. 20 minutes after 6 o'clock. The show ends at 7, you know. Yep. Well, as I mentioned, it's Anything Goes Monday. So if you'd like to call me, 914-297-8911, 914-297-8911, telephone number to get me here to talk to me. Want to say hi to Sharon's once again, to Betty, to Evel, to Chris, to King Ryan, to Jerome, to Vero, to Pat. Hey, 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 how is everyone doing? I'm here with you until 7 o'clock, and just want to say that the thought occurred to me, you know, if people stop having children, what would happen? If people stopped having children, what do you think would happen? You can give me a call, 914-297-8911. 914-297-8911. If people stopped having children, what do you think would happen? Because if
Someone calleth, someone dialeth, someone dialing. Okay, so let's see what we're doing here. Stay with me. Don't go anywhere to my caller. You just hold on a moment, and I'm too happy to have the conversation with you. So I want to say good evening to who is on the line with me. Good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Are you hearing me?
I am.
Okay.
Good
It's a
evening.
it's a little iffy.
No,
Hello, and good evening.
I'm hearing you. Good evening to you, sir.
First of all, it's plain and straight.
To which? To what?
It's straight and plain.
Okay.
Anyway, that story about Desi Jones. It's interesting that it's just not too long ago I was musing about him, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because I remember, yes, that he used to be, in fact, very recently over the weekend, because I was listening to some jazz music, and my thoughts went back to what's her name,
Marjorie
Margie Wiley, who used to do jazz in Mutual Life Center.
and worked closely with.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, and she worked closely with the late Louise Bennett Coverley.
Right. I remember when Desi had joined her because he's on drums. And yes, I remember when he started the band School. And I was thinking, you know, whatever happened to him just over the weekend.
Yeah, man, because he comes,
And-
he backs up Carlene. So for Fun in the Sun, he has been here a few times when she has appeared on our stage here.
Oh, really?
Yes, man. So he's still very involved. Was.
Didn't know, didn't hear. Just haven't, so saying I haven't heard anything about it when I said, you know, just the jazz music I was listening to over the weekend jogged my memory and said, okay. Remember, I can't remember what it was billed at, but it was Margie Wiley had a jazz thing at in Mutual Life Center in
Yes.
Oxford.
Yeah.
But
I in a previous headline they had said he died suddenly, so you know.
I did not know also that Robbie Shakespeare. No, not
No,
Shakespeare.
not
wasn't it?
Shakespeare.
From Charlie.
Had also passed.
No, I know. I'm just getting
Robbie Peart.
Peart to send me from Charlie had died.
Robbie Peart. Well, I'm just
didn't know that.
realizing that.
Huh. Oh, well, and little by little they're moving on.
Yes, several people in the
Like
music fraternity have passed.
yeah, like many, you know, before, you know, they're all aging out and dying.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Any other matter for discussion that tickles you?
I saw where they pay tribute to our late friend Hubert Lawrence so at
Yes.
Jamaica International. Deservedly, yeah.
He will be missed.
yeah.
I was watching the invitational race that they had event that they had on Saturday, because I saw it, I heard it mentioned on Nationwide, and so I jumped on to my one spot and ensured that I booked my front seat.
Yeah,
So
I just forgot.
I watched
because I knew
it.
it was funny.
Yeah, I watched
The
it.
news was coming about being telecast on one spot, but
And
I
Shakari
must have
was
gotten
there.
caught up in something.
Miss Shakari was
Oh, she
there
did.
too.
Oh, she
Yes.
did show up.
Yeah, man, she showed up. She was in the
Because-
stand, and a few young people went over and posed with her. They zoomed in the camera on her, and you saw people
So
taking
she was
picture with
just
her.
going to respect. Huh?
No, I said there were fans there taking pictures with her in the stands.
So I only imagine they would. So what, she went to the spectator or she went to run but just wasn't
No,
able
no,
to?
she wasn't running. She was a spectator.
Interesting. And Talu was there and
Yes.
saw a picture floating around with Shelley and Fraser and Talu and their respective husbands having snacks.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, but I was saying the person posted that it's nice to see Shelley and that the Talu in Jamaica, they show us some Jamaican hospitality. But they weren't eating Jamaican food.
Well, hey, maybe they didn't want it. Maybe they
They
never
can't have
wanted
Jamaican hospitality over American food.
They didn't want any. So
You have to get some cooler running food.
thank you very much. Thank you for the plug.
That's Jamaican hospitality. That's Jamaican hospitality. You can't on Jamaican soil and extend Jamaican hospitality to people here and you're having burgers and fries.
Well, that maybe what them feel for man. Hey, we get it though. We get it.
No, I'm saying it's Jamaican hospitality. Anyway, and who else?
Noah Lyle.
Lyle went.
Yes.
Noah Lyle.
Yeah. Yes. You did you see the one that
Okay.
was held in Bahamas? That was a good meet.
Neither they come one after the other.
Yeah.
Now, quickly, is it Jamaica International again? Just a few weeks ago, I was saying to myself, what became of it if it was squashed? Is it the same Jamaica International from way back when we used to have those athletes from George Mason coming to Jamaica? Remember them?
If it's the same, I'm not.
From way back when, they used to have the Jamaica International and George Mason athletes from just men really, never seen any female always participate in George Mason University. And hence led to some Jamaicans getting sports scholarship to George Mason.
Oh, okay.
Is that the same game?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because it wasn't, well, it was supported, but I thought there would have been more people. The grandstand was filled up enough, the bleachers not so much. So I thought that I gather they did a lot of, promotional thing for it, but I thought I was just expecting a big something. But anyhow,
I agree because for such caliber of athletes, Olympians and
right.
future Olympians descend on Jamaica.
That's what I
The whole
thought.
world would have rushed here to see them. I wonder if the bleacher type people still couldn't afford bleachers.
No, but I think
Maybe
it was.
grandstand TV
I think they said that was free. I don't think
Really?
I don't recall them saying yes. I don't think, but I don't recall them mentioning anything about. Well, no, for the bleachers, because the U.S. price was $8.99 on to watch it live on.
That's for the streaming.
Yeah, for the streaming, but I don't recall it being a tagged event, a price tagged event. So that's what they
Okay,
were.
I'll do some check around the quantity.
Yeah.
If there was no cover charge or no
me
cover
no-
charge for
me no
bleachers, because I
remember
can't
that.
imagine there no cover charge and people wouldn't have gone.
But
to
as
see
they
these
said,
caliber
because
of athletes.
they were thinking that because it was the Mother's Day weekend, a lot of things started happening. So maybe that's why people. And then there was just the previous meets. Some people maybe just didn't want to go. I don't know. What can I say?
Jamaica is big into Mother's Day thing. No, Mother's Day thing couldn't capture me so much. And Mother's Day come after the day after, couldn't capture me so much that
You know, go to
this is
the
maybe a once in a lifetime thing for these caliber artists to be there and for free, and I don't go.
yeah.
You know, sick.
Yes, sir. So guess what I have queued up now. So you know that the demonstration took place on Friday by the council.
I was there.
Oh, you went?
Back up.
Because
there.
I'm about to play snippets of it. Live recording.
Okay, no, go ahead because you have your audience to you have your audience to cater to, but I'm just let you know that I was there.
Oh, you were there. Okay.
Yeah,
And how you thought it went?
it went well.
Okay.
It went for one, and it was good attendance, especially on a work day, and and well sprinklers, and of course you have because of how the street is nowadays, because of you have the bike lane.
Bike lane.
And so yes, therefore a little awkward. They got the whole block between 40th and 42nd, but they were contained between the bike lane and the
So they weren't really out in the main street because I'm looking at it, and they were
half of it.
okay.
Half of it. Half of it, but of course, the bike lane took out that chunk there.
Yes.
So they were like in a pen, as it were. And then people move around back and forth and crossing the street because I was doing that. And then you have some anti ones that across the street, like the most 8 of them.
Okay.
They came there on the guys that it was partisan and showed their partisan stripes and throwing on a throw board, as we say in Jamaica.
Okay.
A throw board at them from a partisan perspective. So you had that. But
I'm going to share the video.
Yeah, it percolates fast in Jamaica because by the time I get here, there was a video clip of it from a friend of mine in Jamaica.
Okay. See, hey, you know these things.
The person was there with this person operator named Jamaican Carlos.
Yes.
Apparently was there.
I saw his own. Yeah, I because I went searching and I saw his, but his was it was too busy. So I found another one, which I'm now going to share.
I was wondering why, man, because what he was doing, he was showing you on his way there. I just couldn't understand why I couldn't hold on camera steady. I mean, it's not something that he's a neophyte to.
Right.
He was just shaking the camera and as he headed there. But
Alrighty, so let me go share the video with the audience.
With the listeners,
Thank you. All right,
You're
Neil.
welcome.
Blessings. Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so it's now time for Voices, the intellectual voice that has everyone talking, and there were several voices talking this past Friday, as you heard Neil and I were discussing. So, sharing a snippet with you in the segment Voices. My name is Lady D. Denise Gomez. You're tuned into the Monday Drive.
Because we want equal rights and justice for our Jamaican people. The corruption is too much. It is too much now. Come on, Jamaican people.
It's a wet. Thursday morning, Friday morning, rather, out here in New York, and Jamaicans from all walks of life. Jamaicans from all walks of life have decided to come on out here. Hey, my friend. Thank you. Queen Island School, we are in this one now. Come support the brand and make come on. Yeah, we're Jamaican callers. You know, Thank you. Don't worry, man. All right. There you have it. Jamaican tomorrow walks live. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Where are you today?
They don't do all the corruption. The deportation, all the foundation and the background. The school teacher, all the essential work that we need to stand up. We are the voice for the voiceless.
And you?
Thank you, Holiness must go.
Thank you very much. Did you get the shirts yet? Okay. You bought it ready? Okay. Take one of these. I don't know what size, but take one of those. You get your shirt ready? Take one of these. For souvenir. Come on, take one souvenir. Be a part of history. There you go. I don't know what size it is. Hey, welcome to the Mexican program. Where are you from? I'm from East London, but I'm born. Okay. Thank you. What about you, my dear?
My name is Carol. I'm from St. Thomas, Jamaica. And it's too much things going on. Too much corruption. We need a government out. We need underboardness and the crew out. What politics, I mean, corruption, terrorism, them in the school. We want them gone. We want them out.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The music in the background is not only us. We don't want to put the music in the background. So, those in the background is not us. We're trying to get away from the music. But, some people coming in. Welcome. Why are you here today?
I'm here because my mom is my dear mom.
Yes.
Wants to Jamaica because of the health system. I can't send her back home. My mom needs a health system here. She goes to the doctor. And with that health system, I can't send my mom back home. So I'm here standing up for what I believe in. I believe in my country. I was born in Jamaica, but I lived here for years. And I love my country, and I'm here to protest because I need a better health care system in Jamaica.
And you where you Jamaica?
St. Catherine.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on here. Thank you all for coming on here. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. That's the only shirt I have. Don't let it get you. That's the only shirt I have. Yes. I need to come out of this umbrella here. Maybe we'll this umbrella here. Oh my God. Hi, welcome to the welcome. You keep me one, yes. Over this side of the road there, I know my camera can't zoom in, but there's some other groups of Jamaicans who came out to protest against us. A few of them, there's a little few of them out there, but we are over here. We're saying, there you go, standing in the diaspora. And you can hear the music in the background. I can't come on to my YouTube channel. But we're here in New York City, a wet Friday morning in New York. I'm Jeffrey Tavares, coming to you live from New York City, right here. The protest of Jamaicans saying enough is enough to the political system in Jamaica. Enough is enough to the corruption in Jamaica. As what Mr. Rodriguez said, they're not here to trial any government. What they're here to do is to say, they must change. The time has come for Jamaicans to change, and enough is enough. Hi, how are you doing, my dear? How are you doing? Why are you out here today?
I'm here standing with you guys because we're tired of corruption in Jamaica, and I'm here standing my people, and I'm here to support them.
Thank you for coming on. Go on and get your shirts. Yes, I have to be on a big umbrella here, shaded by a friend of mine. She's not my friend. So many corruption, $1.7 trillion unaccountable fraud administration. There's proof to it. You can go to the Jamaica Cleaner. Okay, let's go back over here. Yes, ma'am.
End of corruption, what's going on in my country. We need a better health system for the whole people and the less privileged that are virus. So I'm thanking you as a people in Jamaica.
Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you. Hey, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to go down here
to see what is going on down here. Hopefully we can get through what they're saying down here. Excuse me a minute. We can get to one of them. Yes, sorry. Excuse me. Yes, me. Sorry. And we are about to get the ball rolling. So again, welcome. Thank you. And we're going to open up right now. So the first thing we're going to open up with prayer. And we want people who love to pray. Don't. And we will love most I don't. Our national anthem is a prayer. It is a prayer. It is a prayer. So everybody, out of respect for the reverence of the Most High, shall let us pause for a moment. You can still scream, but no talking, all right? We're going to pray. Everybody, throw your hands with me. As we Father, we thank you in the mighty name of Jesus. As we thank right here in the name of your Father. Thank you for the people who are working hard and struggling in Jamaica. Father, we pray that as we challenge the authorities, as we challenge the government to make lasting changes that will benefit the generation and prosper Jamaica. Let your will be done. Bless us today, we pray. And everybody say, Amen. All right. The first thing we're going to do, we're about to observe the country we're in, so we have to do the U.S. national anthem. So if you would please just show some respect as we take Cranny. Everyone will have to look at that one. Everyone to the top. Everybody. And I want to thank you, and I am saying you. It's God of the dirty turkey, and whatever we're going to call you, no. The dirty plenty. I know them well, and the bathroom, and I'm sitting upstairs. You know what I'm doing there? They're praying. Yes, they're calling prayer. I want to tell you something. You may have heard on him calling for doctor, professor, him doctor. Him say one man careless fool with him. Him coming on the crew because I'm not on the crew. You know what? He called us thugs. And you know that come on thug. So why you don't come on coming, boy? Come here. And the right around here. We are not here for violence. We are here to make people understand that we are not afraid. We know what Jamaica wants. And we are willing to work with you to get it. And the only way we can do it is this way. Because our government, whichever government we have, they are arrogant. They don't rate you. They don't think about you. They think about themselves. Yes, you can build a big road. Yes, you can build a big building. Yes, but where's the water? They give you the water foreigners. Where are the poor people? Where the road? That's why we're here today. We're here today.
The planned protest that was carried out on Friday here in the Jamaican diaspora. And you're hearing voices of many who are disgruntled about health. They're disgruntled about crime. They want to support nation building and all of that. So I just thought I would share that snippet with you. But of course, I'm winding down here on the Monday Drive today, keeping you in the know, in the city. You walk, drive, and reside right here on Inside the Zone. My name is Lady D, Denise Gomez, and our telephone number is 914-297-8911. That is 914-297-8911. Closing out with some great music right here on the Monday Drive with yours truly, Lady D. You want to shake your legs a little bit? It's a lot of information on a Monday, but I love it. Let me run to the phone line. Good evening to you.
Yes, the strong one.
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly enough, while the protest rally was going on, simultaneously there was a prayer meeting, and it was billed as a prayer meeting and the blessing of the new consul general offices.
So I gather.
And so as the attendees were filing in, because again how the police had controlled movements in that area, they had to be fishing out their IDs, and I noticed all so staff was at the come down and greet and meet some and escort them in.
Right.
I was looking at it online. Look at that, though.
Yeah, so I gather. What's his name mentioned?
Yeah,
that they were praying.
Yeah, the Town was their way through. They had to go through security checkpoint.
That's right. Seems so.
So they get a nice little view of what was going on while they wait to gain access.
Yeah. Thank you, DL.
Very interesting. That's good.
All right. Yeah, indeed.
Okay.
And so I am winding down here. Another edition of the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. I hope you had a great evening with me. I hope it was entertaining, informative, and I thank DL for calling in and, sharing the fact that he was also down in Manhattan on Friday to observe what was going on with the Jamaican diaspora and their pushback on a lot of things that are happening in Jamaica. And I want to thank Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant for sponsoring the show. And to you, my audience, for tuning in with me this evening. Not to mention Caribbean Vibes Radio Network, CaribbeanVibesRadio.com, and Fit 96.7, FitFMJA.com. Down there in Jamaica, the western end of Jamaica. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, Chris. And to our faithful audience here at Linkage Radio, we thank you. It has been good, So guess what? May I come go round now, because I don't have a hill to go up. So may I come go round now. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on Thursday. As a matter of fact, I must apologize to my audience that I wasn't able to host the program Center Stage this past Thursday. So hopefully I'll be here on Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Blessings, everybody. Open your good. Enjoy the leftovers of whatever you're having. And I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. Blessings, a lot of love. I'm out of here.
That I'm feeling in my soul, well, it feels like heaven, and I want to make it contagious so I can spread it to every city and every village all over the world. Oh yeah. Spread love, spread it all over the world. spread the love, that's a fact. Do good, walk good, stay on track. Spread love, don't you look back. Spread love, spread it all over the world. To every boy, every girl, yeah, yeah. Spread it all over the world. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Spread love, spread it all over the world. To every boy, every girl, yeah, yeah. Spread it all over the world. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Spread it all over the world. You and you, you and you. Spread it all over the world. No matter where you're from, no matter what you believe in. Oh, spread it all over the world. Love, love, love.
When you are hungry, come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant. Located at 1802 Nerid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx, we specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.
For 2 days, the 5 o'clock hour is hot on Fit FM 96.7, www.fitfmja.com. Your life, your music with Lady D, Denise Gomez, Inside the Zone. Catch me on Monday at 5 p.m. for the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. And on Friday, yes, at 5 p.m. for Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. From abroad to yard, Trelawney, me love you.
Cooler Runnings Restaurant would like to introduce you to our brand new vegetarian grill and juice bar called Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, located at 1785 Nerid Avenue at the corner of Nerid and Wickham Avenues in the Bronx, across from the original Cooler Runnings Restaurant. We're open Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. We specialize in the best authentic vegetarian dishes, which contain no animal byproducts. Our menu includes Ito stew, tofu, veggie chunks, and our exclusive in-house vegetarian patties. For our full menu, you can visit our website at crvgbronx.com, or you can give us a call at 929-265-3392. We are also available on Uber Eats for your convenience. Stop by, and remember, at Cooler Runnings Vegetarian Grill, customer service is our #1 priority.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's here. Have you ever experienced a bad workmanship? Someone who work at your house and you're not satisfied, but you can't find good help? Well, look no further. Quicklin Construction is a licensed general construction company that's fully insured for the 5 boroughs and the Westchester. A one-stop construction company that will cater to your needs. Experience is what counts in this business, and we have the experience for more than 35 years. So if you need a paint job, call us. If the roof is talking to you, call us. If your garage won't open, call us. If you need a new paint job, call us. If you try to do the work yourself and your wife won't talk to you, call us. 914-665-0106. Quicklink Construction. No job too big, no job too small. Just call us. 914-665-0106. 914-665-0106. We have the experience. Quicklink Construction.
And I know.
a misplaced melancholy. Why? Well, it's politics time again. Are you gonna vote now? My people may talk. It's politics time again. Are you gonna vote now? My God. Rise up, falling sufferers. Rise and take your stands again. He who fights and run away will live to fight another day. It's politics time again. Are you gonna vote now? You people need a talk. It's politics time again now. Are you gonna vote now? Deal with love and not war. It's the right and it's the duty of a citizen to vote. I upon them constitution, long time it need a joke. Fed up of promises and hopeless hope. Ballot box must be empty, vote house closed. No one arm, no one chew the collar of them clothes now. But some just plain greedy. No matter how we teach, they'll forget easier. Look, it's politics time again. Are you gonna vote now? Deal with love and not war. We all shall vote, yeah, yeah, yeah. If it's Rasta, then talking. Look here, bloodshed from Rima down in the